Let's be real, some of these fast food joints, they not just falling off. They on life support, breathing through a straw, waiting on somebody to pull the plug. The ones that you drive by and you look and you say, wait, they're still open? This is not about the restaurants that just recently fell off. This is about the ones that's been on CPR since 2018. We're talking about the places that nobody recommends, nobody craves, and honestly, nobody will miss if it's shut down today. Let's start with the Thanksgiving dinner spot that never left. Boston Market, aka the only restaurant that your granny still trusts. They got rotisserie chicken, mashed potatoes, and a dining room that looks like a hospital cafeteria. But here's the truth. At their peak, they had over 1,100 restaurants. Now, it's less than 300. Bankruptcy drama? Yup. Employees not getting paid? Yup. Locations closing overnight like a toxic relationship? Yup. Boston Market feels like a breakup that won't stick. Every year they say that they're done, they're finished, but they're right back serving dry turkey every July. I know this is gonna hurt the seafood game, but Long John Silver's, let's talk about it. Fast food fish in 2025? Come on, bruh. Come on. Every location smells like wet cardboard. Their whole model is essentially frozen tilapia, frozen shrimp, frozen fish. Again, we're in 2025. You don't just eat there, you just kind of end up there. And how are they still open when nobody knows anybody that's eating there? I bet you could walk into a Long John Silver's right now and the cashier would be shocked that it's an actual customer. I mean, they will look at you and be like, oh damn, we got a customer. Hey, cut the fryer on in the... Look, we don't need fast food hush puppies anymore. It's a different era. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Moe's Southwest Grill, they might be next on the chopping block. Yeah, they say welcome to Moe's when you walk in, but half the time, they don't even say that anymore. And here's the real inside scoop. They just got out Tex-Mexed by Chipotle, Qdoba, and even Taco Bell. They have outdated branding. In their queso, it's mid at best. Don't argue with me. It's just my opinion. Moe's almost feels like that uncle that still wears Ed Hardy. He's always talking about his glory days in the club back in '09. That's where we're at. Speaking of glory days, Quiznos, the toasty sandwich company that got smoked by Subway and now they're forgotten like an AOL password. Believe it or not, at one point they had over 4,700 locations. Now in the US, they got less than 200. Pricing always felt kind of like Whole Foods, but the quality was almost like middle school Lunchables. You walk in there now, and it's a complete ghost town. One employee, dusty ovens, and that same old brown lettuce that's been there since Obama was president. Quiznos is like that star athlete at your high school that didn't make it pro, but he's still posting highlights, reminiscing on the past. Let it go. Now let's talk Checkers, aka Rallies if you're in the Midwest. They got double drive-through, no dine-in, which those things are very on par. But the issue is nobody's checking for Checkers anymore. They got wild food prices for what you get. You got really sketchy customer service. And locations are closing down and turning into gas stations. And the crazy part is their fries, their seasoned ones, they're actually still really good. But that's about it. And that hurts to say because I used to be a huge Checkers fan. It was one of my favorite restaurants. But in 2025, you gotta step your game up. Listen, I gotta make this clear. This is not to clown anybody working at these spots. The grind is real. I respect y'all. This is more so a warning shot to the franchise buyers, the investors, the dreamers out there. You out there thinking, man, I'll just buy a Quiznos and I'll revive it. Nah, bruh. You can't bring back what's already fell off. We're in a new era where it's ghost kitchens, food trucks, and mom and pop fast casual spots that are actually real food. Look, if you're thinking about getting into the franchise game in 2025, don't let nostalgia mess up your bag. Just because something was popping in '06 doesn't mean it deserves your hard-earned life savings. Some of these companies have been on life support so long that the plug is fried. So unless you want to spend the next 10 years of your life defending why you bought a Long John Silver's, do your research.